Welcome to the MAsupportsMA Roundtable, a nerd production sponsored by the Garage Media at the SoundLab. This is a place where creators get together to connect, relate, and have great conversations. Today we have Samba, Yanna G, Nate Speaks, and DayDaDon.
We're looking at you, Sue. We're looking at you. Yeah, you the vet. You the vet at the table.
Yeah.
Embarrassing or funny moment.
Embarrassing or funny moment on stage performing.
Yeah.
I hope y'all all thinking too, cause
I'm trying.
Yeah, facts. I'm thinking.
I got like 4 shows in me, so
I'm not thinking about nothing at all.
my fault.
My bad.
embarrassing or funny. I want to find a funny one. I know an embarrassing one is like when I forget the words, but I know I can't leave the stage, so I just gotta like say something and then fill in the space and keep going. Like I just did that. Shit, if nobody say nothing, oh well.
Nobody knows.
Facts.
It's a funny one.
Tight.
I say like this was a couple years ago, so most people don't know. Back in the day, I used to moonlight as a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
You used to what?
I used to moonlight as a rapper.
Moonlight?
Like, yeah, like
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
So like I was like Batman. Like during the days I was, you know what I'm saying? But then like I would be a rapper on the side.
Tight.
So I want to say this is probably like maybe like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, like 2 years ago. I go on stage and like actually my sister was with me. The DJ was like, oh, like what's the word with the sound check, this, that, and the third. They're like, oh, don't worry because everything's gonna be fine. Okay. So we give them like the flash drive, like we need an airdrop of the flash drive. So, oh, you can airdrop it, it's fine. We give them the thing, we're like, can we like hear it? No, don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Here comes performance time.
Word.
We're supposed to go up looking at the schedule. We don't go up, they put somebody else before us. So now I'm already a little bit on edge, right? Okay. You know it's worse when you're performing for family. Because when you're performing for family, it's like,
Oh yeah.
oh, well, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my niece right there. I'm coming up, we can't wait. We can't wait to hear you. You know what I'm saying? We go on stage. We're waiting for like, the announcers who go on stage. We're waiting for them to start the music. I see him fumbling around with the stuff like this.
Oh, you're cooked.
I'm like, oh
yeah.
So we're just, how's everybody doing? Woo! Okay. Still no sound. Turn around, this is what he says. Everything I love, he goes, oh, the playback isn't working, you have to do it a cappella. So then eventually, like, I'm like, we can't figure this out? Like, what do you mean? Or like, I'm looking at my sister's looking at me like, hey man, we just gonna have to thug this out.
Yeah.
Eventually gets it working, but like, he's having sound issues the whole time. We have to share one mic, you only have one mic. It was just terrible. I wanted to just like throw myself into a river that night. I'm not gonna hold you, but
That'd be like one of the worst things when the DJ don't have it.
you know what I'm saying, bro?
Worst.
Like, you got one job.
Now you got one job, and you be on me asking me, yo, make sure you
your track.
I send the track. All you gotta do is click the button.
Like, I don't understand what happened from point A to point B when you said everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh yeah, you got to do an acapella. Like,
Acapella is crazy.
I think about that sometimes. Like, it keeps me up at night.
You
Like,
did it?
Or not?
We did it. Like, but the beat was like this low.
Yeah.
Like, bing, bing. Like, that was just,
Brother.
that haunts me. That haunts me for sure.
Damn, brother.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Caught astray.
About you, bro.
Me? You know, I'm not a vet like y'all, so I don't got that many, you know what I'm saying, that many performances under my belt yet.
Yeah.
But what's one show I did? Oh, one show I did at damn, I forgot what it's called. That's besides the point though, right? So what happened was they was on me about the mic. They was on me about the mic and stuff. And they kind of had it kind of like this.
Oh, you had the Britney Spears joint?
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Something
That air thing?
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
Oh.
Nah, there was budget cuts. They didn't have that.
Budget cut.
But what they did have though was the little clip thing. And the lady, I had somebody else that was doing the song with me as a feature, but they told me that they don't have enough mics. The DJ had a handheld mic. He's not speaking.
Yeah.
So what is he needed for? But they said that I couldn't use it, so I was just like, all right, whatever. I guess we're not gonna use it. And they throwing a whole fit about it, whoop whoop, how they can't use it. It's time for me to go perform Batman. I go perform Batman, and I run into the crowd performing Batman, and I'm not hearing myself. So I'm confused now because we just talked this whole time about
But he shut the
mics.
mic off?
But my mic wasn't even on.
Oh.
Brother, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It was
So
just a
now-
song?
It was just the sound, and they had two of them big speakers, like you know how the Dominicans do with the little Honda Civic.
The
They had that little
Like
chooch.
Ike's car?
So then I'm performing, and some lady. I'm not gonna say old lady. I'm gonna say some elderly.
You already
woman.
said it.
No, but I didn't though in my sentence, so it don't count. An elderly woman was like, "Baby, I can't hear you."
Well, you was in the crowd?
The kid in me wanted me to turn like,
Yo.
turn the little.
Don't
Trying
do
to
that.
think.
Don't do that. Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, but so then I just ended up having to go closer to the crowd, and I was yelling, and then I lost my voice. So that's what happened. With
Okay, improvise.
Damn.
That's fine.
You made the most out of it, though.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold you to shorty saying that would have took me out.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to.
Baby, we can't hear you. What you supposed to do?
That got us, bro.
But mine, I think most embarrassing might have been at our most recent show. I didn't have no voice, and I had to do, of course, and I couldn't do it. And then they played the whole audio, like just the audio, like no hook, no nothing. So I'm just like, fuck it, we ball, F it, we ball.
It's too late. You already said the word.
Yeah, but yeah, so I guess that was my most embarrassing time. I couldn't hit the note, so I was just like,
It happens.
of course.
She sounded great, though.
Wait, what you
Right,
said?
you could
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was there.
not
Like,
tell.
Wait, what you had said?
Yeah,
look at this guy up out of
it
here.
kept going away.
For real. He's a
On
bad man.
on the chorus part, it went away.
-5 or.
That was,
You see what I did?
That was it,
bro,
right?
you
I did?
can't steal that, bro. You already had like -1 million from before this started,
I
bro.
did. I don't like you.
It's alright.
Trying to think
It's
of
alright, bro.
anything else crazy. I don't think I had nothing else crazy. It just be like forgetting the lyrics, bad sound.
Oh.
I'm trying to think if I ever had like a fit problem. I don't think I never had an issue with a fit.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's terrible.
Anything
Bro.
else?
I don't
They just
know.
don't care about my sound.
Maybe a braid probably fall out or something.
But that happened in gym
Pick it up
class.
and put it in my pocket real
I know we
quick.
ain't talking about gym
Keep
class, but
rapping.
that did happen in gym class in high school.
Put it in my pocket and keep rapping.
Did you say a braid?
Slide it.
You like slide it?
Yeah, flip that shit off stage.
You picked it up?
You had the joint. You had the joint. Oh, you had the onion rings.
So I used to
You
have
had the.
Real quick. Do a little
That's
slippy
about
slide.
Oh, my God.
Slippy
about
slide
it.
won't
I
hurt.
hope she didn't catch that. I hope she
That was
didn't
like
catch
loud. That was loud and clear, bro.
When do you feel like you was talented
Like
At
talented
making
period or
music.
just like make it like the
at
at the
making
making
music?
music?
Yeah. Was it a kid?
Nah, cause
Was
as a
you
kid, I was telling Nate this story. As a kid, I ran away from the studio after my first experience. I went in there with my uncle. I laid the joint down. I'm like, yo, this 16 is crazy. Like I just ate this up. He's like, you want to add anything else? You want to add some ad libs? Like he's scratching his head. I'm like,
hell nah.
I'm like, nah, this is it. This is it. Like he's like, yeah, I don't know, cause it's not working.
Oh no.
That was 10 years old. I did not enter another studio until 17.
This was traumatized.
Trauma's real.
I was 10. I was 10. He said that one.
I was
Yeah,
crazy.
but I'm in my head. I'm like, this is how it's gonna work out. I'm 10 years old. I'm gonna lay this 16. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna be on Ellen next week. You know what I'm saying? It's the trajectory. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I had the plan. I had the plan.
Got talent.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go up there with my little. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas just needed the platform.
He just
like,
needed the
But that didn't
was
work.
it.
I think I want to say, so I used to have a studio at the crib, and I would record like my friends and stuff. I remember one day, like I start recording my stuff. I start recording myself. I do like one song, not really feeling it. Spin back like a couple weeks later, I make another one. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start putting my stuff on Snap. Like, let's see.
What the people
You know what I'm saying? the people, but you know, I want the girls to see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Ty, okay.
I remember there was this girl I was talking to at the time, and I'm playing her some stuff, and then she heard the song, she was like, oh my God, you sound so good on this. Like, I can play this all day. From that day forward, I was like, all right. I got it. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she's somebody she don't even like. She was like, I don't even like this type of music. I don't even like this type of stuff. I said,
She's like, this the one.
I got it.
You don't want it.
I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I love the way your voice sounds. I said, yeah.
Wait, that's such a great story.
You don't
You know
want
what I'm saying?
God.
Like, I feel like there was a bunch of moments, but that was like the first time like somebody outside of like myself was like, yo, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's like, yeah, nah, that made my day.
Mm-hmm.
To go down to.
All right. Well,
You ain't never been to school before.
when?
My bad.
What was the question? When did I know
You was
I was
talented.
I was talented with music? Maybe when my dad told me that I didn't suck. He's like real blunt. He don't sugarcoat nothing. So if it's trash, it's trash.
Right.
But he was like, nah, this ain't bad. Like, it's actually pretty good. I was like, we doing something. So yeah, that was that.
I think mine was probably like rap battling, like at my grandma's house. And we were sitting at the couch like this, like this was my cousins. And they was all playing around. They sitting there. I think I said a line. Mind you, I was thinking about the line for like 30 minutes before I said it. Like I'm like, when I get this out, I can't stutter, I can't nothing. Like, so I say this shit and I'm like, I think it was like 6, 7 at the time. Yeah. I had my line ready. I said my line after everybody went. They was like, oh.
You
So
like,
once I got the reaction, I was like, fuck it, like,
over.
I can
Yeah,
do this on a
it's
regular. Then I started always wanting to be like, all right, can we rap? Like, of course they wasn't into that because they didn't want to rap. They was just playing around. Yeah. But I think that was one of the times, like, just validation, like, you could put that shit together and do something.
How old was you?
I was like 7.
Like that.
Wait, how old was y'all when y'all started?
Making music?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
16, 17?
But you was in the booth at 10.
Yeah, but like I was doing this, but like it wasn't good.
But you was in the booth at 10.
But you was still in the booth with it.
I definitely been like writing for a long time. Like I had an iPod Touch. I was like, man, watch this, bro. I was, cause my sister was making music. She was making music, so I was around. I'm like, I'm trying to do my little 1-2. Yeah. Y'all remember the show Empire?
Yep.
It was one of the songs off Empire.
I feel like I know exactly what song you're talking about.
That Hakeem song?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even remember. But that song,
that was because fast rap was the thing back then. So I was, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I thought I killed that. I don't have no record of that. I need to find that. I need to find it.
Bro.
What about you? What age you started?
I don't remember. I was young. I always was writing, but then I got in the studio maybe like, my goddad had a studio at his house, and I always went to his house. So maybe like 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I was young.
7?
Like really started?
No, just like making music.
Yeah, it was probably around that age. Like they was ass. Like it was bad. But it's like
It was literally just words on a beat. Like that's it.
7,
It wouldn't even make sense.
I just know, even though I was young, I knew I wanted to be good because when I would watch the battle rappers, like I couldn't do the shit they was doing, but they was so hard. Like the way they would piece shit together, I'm like, nah, if I'm a rap, I gotta be able to do like shit like that. But then I think, just watching people, like I was passionate about like freestyle, stuff like that. People go on radio, it didn't matter if they were still posted in the hood. Like that's the ones I liked. And then I'm like, okay, shit, well that's where I'm at. Like I could do the shit too. They in front of the corner store, I could be in front of my corner store. Like,
Okay. What about you though?
Like what? When I started? Yeah. 2 years ago? Wait, no. Yeah, 2 years ago. But like, I was writing poetry in 6th grade. Yeah. But I didn't know how to rap on a beat to save my life until 8th grade. And then when I knew I was talented, was the first song I ever recorded was with Oompa. When she came, you remember when she came to the school?
Me too.
She came to
Actually,
the school.
no. Everything is Beautiful was. That was my second song.
Yeah, I was about to say, you was already popping before that.
No, I literally only had one song.
No, but it was popping though. Everybody in the school was playing that. Everybody. Yo, you heard CC new song? Yeah, I heard CC new song. It was
CC
fire.
is crazy.
But Oompa had brought the studio equipment and all that into the school. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not recording to save my life. I'm not doing it. But then my friends was like, yo, just do it real quick, see how it is. I remember I waited after school, wait till everybody left school. It was just me and Oompa posted up. We was in there, and like she knew I was like something. Like we were already messing with each other just based off like the vibe we had with each other, the connection. But she didn't know I could rap. So when she heard it, I said the piece. She heard it. She like you know when they do the little slow headphone takeoff. She slowly slid it off her ear like this, and she looked at me, and she was like, "That was tough." I was like,
I'm scared.
So then I was like, I guess that was tough. Then that was tough. And then we played it in front of the class. And everybody was like, "Yo, this is fire!" Whoop whoop. So then I was
What
like,
song was that? That song is out?
Huh?
That song is out?
Nah, it might be. It might be. Am I gonna tell you what it was?
It's on SoundCloud.
So we gonna find it. We gonna find
It's
it.
on SoundCloud.
I'm going.
Yeah, we gotta
never
find
gonna
that.
You never gonna find it.
If I hear it, I feel like
I
I'm
told
gonna
her to
remember.
discard it. You know what she did? She told me she did and never did. I found it. Ooh, I was pissed.
I wouldn't either.
Nah, chill. It was bad.
Come on. It definitely probably wasn't either.
Yes, it was.
Alright.
You just say yours is bad. Let's just be honest with
Bro,
each other.
if y'all would have heard him in 8th grade, y'all would have been like,
All right, let's just be honest with each other because
be
we're
for
all at
real.
the table right
Yeah.
now. And we're all
we're being honest. You
Honesty.
know I'm being honest.
Honestly.
All of our shit in the beginning was ass. We can't.
Oh, now it's terrible.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's slow. let's.
For me, I had the ability, but like the voice wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit.
you felt like you was like that.
Nah. Okay, my freestyles on Instagram, those just.
No, they wasn't, bro.
No, my first ones.
How old were you? How old were you? How old were you?
Because I know it was ass. Because I went back to the archives and I listened to it, and I just looked at the screen like it ain't shit I could do. But after that, I feel like I wasn't tough until probably when I went back, because I started off trying to rap to like current shit like Drake, what I thought was. But then when I started listening back to like 90s shit,
Yeah, you found your pocket.
then, then it was like, okay,
It's over.
I could work with this.
I
but
can agree with that.
You gotta find your lane. You gotta
Right.
find your lane.
I was trying to be on the little everybody was listening to drill stuff. I quickly found out that was not me.
It's not.
It's not me. But then I think what I played. I had played some song from West Side Gun. I heard the beat, I was like, yo, this is fire. And then that's how Batman was made.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman. I was not a type
I wrote
of.
Batman when I was 14. And then it took me, well, I recently just dropped Batman. So yeah, I wrote it when I was 14 though, after listening to West Side Gun. What I listened
But that's a crazy bag to be in at.
14. That's a joint.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
It's a
Yeah.
This is
joint.
dumb.
I'm a Batman. 14?
That's a crazy. That's facts.
That's for sure.
guess.
Talking about some
Say that.
music.
Hey, yo, I'm getting it. Like what?
That's wild.
You feeling yourself? Like, come on.
I'm crying.
Chill.
Well,
Somebody, anybody Go.
I started last time. You should start. We'll go back.
Okay, we're gonna spin back. My mom, well, alright, so my mom in the beginning, she was kind of like, what's the word? Not sugarcoating it, but she was on some stuff where she was like, if you want to do it. But in the back of her head, she was kind of just like, he's just trying the music, so we don't know how far it's really gonna go. But then she seen the shows, and then I remember one time I came home and I gave my mom 500 one time, and it was from the music, and she was sitting there and she started crying. Like it was the first time I seen my mom like cry, like in my face, like seeing her cry visually. And then after that, like everything, she was on board with the whole mission, the whole truth. Like before, it was like she supported it and she wanted me to go for it. But then after that moment where she see that I really could make something from it, she was like full 2 feet planted behind it. Like
that's
yo,
dope.
my son is the toughest.
Okay.
Facts.
That's dope.
That's fire.
That's
That's
fire.
fire.
Facts.
Maybe.
I think like my parents are all the way on board, but I'm also the type of kid like if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. And I think my mom, she like saw that from a young age. Like it didn't matter what it was. When I like during COVID, I was really doing poetry way more than music, and I was like going into Zooms and stuff and doing it at schools. Like they would be like, "Can you come speak?" and yada yada. So I think that's kind of how all of this started. And at the time, it's like I wasn't asking. Like I wasn't like, "Can I?" You know. Yeah. It was like, "This is what I want to do, so I'm gonna just do it." And then of course I got multiple platforms to keep doing it, and now it's like, you know, there was that validation. But she definitely, one thing about it, she supports it, but she also wants me to do it in the way that I remain myself. Because she's just big on, you know, not following too much of the trends or like turning into another person. You know how people talk about selling your soul and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure.
she's, you know, she's very cautious with it. She don't like cuss words. She don't like cuss words when I use them. So, I mean, there's that part about it. But it's like, oh wow, she be alright. But other than that, you know, she be at the shows and shit. Like
She sure do.
she showing me love. So, yeah. And my dad, he loves it. Like my dad blasts my music. Anytime he picks me up from anywhere, he pulls up with it on full blast. Like he's definitely supports it. So yeah,
That's fire.
That's beautiful.
With me, my parents, they fully support. They just don't like the industry. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like industry, it's, you know, it can get shiesty. It's especially me playing ball, going from like the second most predatory industry, then going to the first most predatory industry.
Yeah.
It was like a kind of for them, but they're gonna support regardless. So yeah, that's their tea on it.
My parents have always been super supportive because I was explaining to people, like, I have African parents who is like, they not necessarily like, whereas, oh, you have to be a doctor. It's just whatever you do, like, you gotta be number one. Like, we ain't doing that number two, number three stuff. So like, I showed an interest in music very early. Like I said, my sister was already making music, so it was kind of natural. Like my parents would tell us, like, you guys are meant to do music. Like my dad would always talk about, he had a dream before he had us, like that he had a baby in his hand, and like he threw it up one time, he caught it. He threw it up a second time, he caught it. He threw it up a third time, and the baby like went into the air and just like exploded into music. Like he just like heard like a song in the air. So he was always like, you guys have to do music. Like that's what it's gonna be. And I've been playing instruments since I was like 8, 9. So my parents have always seen me like, and once that started, like once I got my first instrument, it was like, you're practicing 4 hours a day, like everything. So I've been that guy, like as far as like doing the stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when it came down to this, and I remember I showed them my first song, it was New Year's Eve, and then everybody's like, like, they're like, all right. So once I got into it, like they always believed in me before I believed in myself. Like I remember when I told them about the TD Garden joint, they were like, yeah, like we seen this, like you just figuring this out, like. So they've always been behind me 1,000%, even before like I believed in myself. So
that's dope. Kanye shit.
Nah, for real. For real.
That's dope. That's crucial too, to have that.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Yanna.
All right. How am I stepping into the Boston scene of music? Honestly, connecting with all the fire Boston artists here and really explaining where I'm from in my music, throughout my music, and claiming Boston as one, you know? I think that's the most important thing. I'm from Dorchester, big Dorchester over here. Shawmut, to be exact. Right. So, yeah, that's how I'm incorporated.
Big Nate.
Why you say it like that?
Put that beast.
I feel like Boston is really the type of place, like, you can't just step in that shit. You gotta like stomp in that bitch.
Okay.
Like, up here, like, I don't know, man. Like, when I started it, my plan was just to rap and keep rapping. Like, that's just what I just want to rap. Like, and I feel like that kind of speaks for itself, especially when it comes to like performing. Like, I like to make sure my performance is one of the top things that people get from me, because we're at the age where we move around a lot. And so it's like you have a short time to impact the people right in front of you. People got short attention spans. So it's like, I try to continue to, even though I'm on stage and, you know, it's my moment, yada, yada, or just when I'm meeting people, like I try to make sure I take up a lot of room. Like you gonna know I'm here, but I'm also gonna know you're here. Yeah. So this time, if you felt like, you know, you was back against the wall, next time I'm gonna make sure I engage with you. This time, if you was in the back, next time I'll make sure I get you to the front somehow. Right. So I try to make sure I'm taking note of everything as I'm navigating, whether that's performing or at events or whatever. Like I'm focused, but what is this called? Your
Peripheral.
Say it louder.
Peripheral.
Wait, why are we black? Your
That's crazy.
I got you.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Say it again. Peripheral.
Yeah.
He's saying that shit wrong.
Just type me in. Just type me in.
Sounds right.
Anyways, y'all.
Difficult word.
I'm making sure that I'm paying attention to my surroundings, and I try my best to also stay in the moment. And I feel like that is just how I take my step into the scene, because that right there is the connection with everybody around you. Mm-hmm. You also realize like what's for you. You know what they say, what's for you won't pass you by. Yeah. So when those moments come, I'm like, you know, I know when shit is aligned, and I know when stuff is, I gotta use my discernment. Like that's not for me, that don't work. But yeah, just paying attention, showing love. Like Cece said, rep the city, because that's where we from.
For sure, right. That's where we from. That's where we from.
Well, you're from Brockton.
Whoa, why you say it like that though? Why you say it like that? Don't you say it like that? Yeah, born and raised. Why you say it like that?
No. It's not about you, something.
Right?
This is about him. This is about me. This is about him specifically. Him specifically.
That's valid.
I'm Cape Verdean.
I gotta piss him off.
It's the. You know what I'm saying?
From Brockton, because if you're not from Brockton, then you from over there.
But I mean, it's like if you meet a Haitian person, you're like, you from Mattapan.
Right.
There's a lot of Haitian. Look, this is Lil Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact.
That's crazy.
They'd be like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you Cape Verdean, so you on Columbia Road.
I never heard that one. What? I never heard that one.
What?
Yo, we about to flip this table on my.
It's probably true. It's probably true.
That's why I say
you heard that, bro. I didn't even say anything. Like every time,
the
you don't have to point
y'all
at.
Gotta say nothing.
Look at the fingers. Look at the fingers.
Yo, this is crazy.
Oh
this is crazy,
brother.
You going through it? It's alright. You getting attacked. That's what you. It's alright.
All right, my fault.
I'm here. It's alright.
My fault.
We see you. We see
bro,
you.
You gotta
and
answer your piece, bro.
Wait, what's my piece? Oh, the music scenery thing.
Yes.
Boston, not Brockton.
Yo, slow down, cuz.
You got it.
Slow down.
Count your days.
We all matter.
Count them on your fingers.
We all matter, bro.
Count your days.
All right.
So the scenery, I felt like I just been putting myself out there and going to. I'm big on going to like shows, like, and going to, cause I think it's better when people see me up close in person and see what I could really do. I feel like I make more of an impact off of that than somebody see me like through their phone. And I'm not like big on like content creating. That's my problem for real. Like content creating, making content is like, it's a headache. But if you come see me perform though,
Yeah.
Take beat.
you become a fan.
And feel it.
That moment. But the thing about the city too is this like hard like judge. Like Boston's like Simon Cowell. Like you can do one cool little thing, but it's gonna take a lot more than that one song in your city.
Yeah.
To like really go there for real.
Cause we'll be like, yeah, that was cool.
It's so crazy that you say that, because we think that while we're here, and then you go somewhere else and the shit is worse.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Like people in
Boston's
Boston,
small,
even if they feel like it was ass, they'll still clap.
That's
because
we support each other.
Yeah, it's like we still but I done been in spaces where like they'll clap, but you can see it on their face. They was not jacking whatever was up on that stage, but they gonna clap though just to clap. But it's like I've been on some stuff where like I did the outlaw thing with but then afterwards I kind of like took a step away from that and kind of wanted to just go out there as myself. So I went to a lot of shows at this spot in Dudley. I forgot what it's called, but Evie be performing there.
Dudley?
Yeah, but Evie be performing there all the time. I forgot the name. Something Illusions. There I tapped in with 617 Peak. I did the showcases over there. You know what I'm saying? What else? like I just been like making sure I've been all over the place trying to get my name out there. And then kind of after the Badman music video, then it was like, yo, who's this? He's fire. And then now like everywhere I go, like somebody at Target seen me when I was with my mom and they called me by my artist name. I actually started tweaking out. I thought the worker was gonna kick me out because I was, you know the Target in downtown where the couches is at. They don't like when you be over there on them couches.
No.
I was chilling on the couch, and then the worker came up to me and he was like, "Yo," I was like, "Oh, I'm cooked. I'm about to get kicked out."
Oh, you thought you about to get
with my mom. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm done for." So I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Yo, you're DayDaDon, right?" I said, "Oh, I might be."
It might be.
No, I might be.
Just
That's
might
fine.
be.
That's fine.
Might be.
That's
He's
fine.
like, "Yo, I seen you at the 617 Peak Show. You're fire." I said,
Hey.
"You want a picture?"
How did it make you feel?
Yo, it felt amazing because it's like once you see that other people are noticing what you do, all that does is push you to go further. Because all it takes is one other perspective to see that what you're doing is something for you to really be like, yo, I'm doing it.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
But yeah,
That's offending. I think for me, because I'm really still new to like the Boston side of things, because I really like kept myself over here for so long, and I really didn't have any intention of being an artist, you know, for a while. So I really like played the background for a long time, and like kind of just like I'd be in the cut over here, be in the cut over there, and like I didn't do it on purpose, but it kind of just became a thing where like I became like the whisper in the shadows, like something like. So I feel like now I'm at the point now I'm like, all right, so people have heard the name, people like don't really know what it is, but people will kind of have an idea that there's something over there. So I think for me, and because I'm not from Boston, I feel like that much more of a responsibility to like, all right, the file's on my back, I gotta go, you know what I'm saying, like make a statement. So right now I'm definitely at the point where I'm like, all right, I'm done pump faking because I was doing a lot of this for the past year. So like it's like you said, like really making a statement, stepping out, stomping, like coming out, because I'm someone who like loves content. Like I love movies, I love TV, like all that stuff. So I like take my time with like, oh, I want this to look like this, I want that to look like that, I want the music to sound like this. So like now I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, it's time to unload the clip, like put the music out there, do the shows, just make my rounds, like show my face everywhere, you know?
That's fire. Okay, period. Honestly, my favorite experience is just seeing your family pop out for you. Honestly, or for me, when they be popping out like on my family, I don't know, the support, it make me feel good. So that's the best part for me. Support from like people I actually value and love though.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You know? That's beautiful. I don't know. I feel like every time, because I was somebody, I loved music as a kid, so I definitely like grew up like listening to people, and even so, like even when people from Boston started popping, I was still like young enough to where I wasn't really involved in music yet. So every time I like meet somebody that I used to listen to as a kid, they're like, "Yo, you fire!" Like that, like blows my mind every single time. Like, I remember the first time I met D Flyers. I met Dalen, and I was like, "It's like, yo, bro, you gotta like you gotta do this, that, and the third." I'm like, yo, I'm really like I used to listen to this, like me and my friends used to listen to this nigga like as kids, like, yo, he just dropped something, like every time that blows my mind. Like it feels like every time you like it makes you feel like you're doing something right. Like it's like, all right, I don't really know what I'm doing per se, but if these people that I looked up to are like, yo, you're doing the right thing, like
then you're doing the right.
It always makes you feel like, yo, that's
that
crazy.
reassurance.
And I'll probably say, like you said, whenever somebody sees me in public, it's scary the first half.
It is.
It's scary because the first time it happened to me, I was with my old little thing back in the day.
Word, Lil Nami.
You know what I'm saying? We was in the mall, and this is like I didn't even really put on music. Like this maybe like 1 or 2 years in.
Which mall? Braintree.
Braintree. Yeah. So you know it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot
over there.
Yeah. I'm walking down the stairs. My sister wanted some Cinnabon. She was like, I want some Cinnabon before you come back. Okay, so I go to the stand. I'm with her and her little brother. Because I'm meeting this kid for the first time. So, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta, I do the thing.
You with the little brother.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, we got the, what you want? What you want?
Gentleman.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, oh, what you want from the thing? We hitting it up. And then all I feel is this on my shoulder. I'm like, all right, so this how I'm going out in front of the store. I'm going in front of my girl and her little brother. Like I just met him. I'm getting blamed on right now in the middle of the mall. So I turn around and this dude tall as hell. So I'm like, yo, hello. He's like, yo, you somber? You fire, bro. You fire, bro. Yo, keep doing what you doing, bro. I'm like, word. That was fire. Like every time that happens, I always think I'm about to get robbed. Because they always do this.
I know you.
Yo, the double thing. That's real.
That's real. I'm like,
Yep. So that definitely, like you said, like it makes you feel like, yeah, nah, this is
That's a fact.
you impact to somebody like, especially when they're in your community, like somebody like that just feels amazing every time.
Have you when they're in the community? That's a
Yeah.
fact.
I forgot what the main question was.
What's like your favorite
Moment.
in your career so far?
My favorite, where I remember like favorite to the point where I cried was the Outlaw show in the Museum of Fine Arts. That one was crazy because Oompa was sitting there telling me, I don't know if she did it to make my stomach hurt or what. She was like, yo, I see mad people outside and the line curving across the block. I said, what? What do you mean? What do you mean the line is curving? To go where? Not in here.
To go where?
Not in here. She's like, yeah, to get in. I said, oh, brother.
It's
I'm
that time.
I'm cooked. It's over for me.
It's that
I'm
time,
finna
buddy.
hiccup or something. I performed up there. There was mad people. Like, mad people. Like, I ain't never been so nervous.
You was nervous?
In my life. There was so many people. But Go-Go had played, like this jazz song. He played it to my ear. Yo, I don't know what that did to me, but when I walked on the stage, I was cooling.
Ready.
I was ready. Performed Bad Man. I said it like 4 extra times, so some of the people start to get the lines a little bit.
Yeah.
Lord, it was
Felt
fire.
good.
No, it was fire. And then,
So
my whole family, like for my shows, usually like my family don't really be there a lot because they really like trying to be doing, you know what I'm saying? They be working or like doing they stuff. So like they're not really there all the time. But that time, my grandma, cousin, grandpa, moms, little sis, they was all there, like right there in the front. So then when I got off the stage, like all of them hugged me. Oh my gosh, I cried.
That's fire.
But I was on some gangster cry, like, yo, don't do the shrivel, the little. Just do the one with the little tear. Like,
Just one.
Just the one tear. Like,
Yeah.
Just keep it like this. But then Oompa hugged me afterwards, and when Oompa hugged, it's like a marshmallow, like just hugging you. And then she pat me on the back, and she's like, "You're amazing." Oh my gosh, I cried.
You bald.
That's when
That's
I was
it.
cooked.
He was like,
That's it.
That's when I
Let it out. Let it out.
I know. Like, look,
You lost it.
no, I was cooked. I was so cooked.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
That's it right there.
amazing.
Maybe.
I got like a lot.
Take your time.
I got a lot of favorite
We're
moments.
gonna
Say
be
two.
here for a minute.
Say 2.
Yeah.
Top two.
Nigga, I'm gonna say 4. My first one still to date was that first 617 Peak open mic that I went to. Cause like we were coming out of COVID and that was one of my first performances. And I remember I used to think like when I performed, I had to mention everybody that I knew that was gonna be in the crowd. Like I had to say everybody's name. Cause once I shouted out the first 4, I can't leave out the other 30. So
30?
it was
Mad at
deep.
them.
It was
That's
at
a fact.
Dorchester Art Project. The open mic was packed from the stage out the door. Like that's how bad. It was crazy. And I went up there and I did like I had an I'll Be Good remix.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a song yet, I think. If it was on SoundCloud. But I know I dropped it as like a car video. And everybody was like, oh, I used to go on live and do it like 5 times a week, like it was a show, like on Instagram Live. And so people knew the words, but it wasn't from a release or nothing like that.
Oh, that's tough.
So yeah, I did that. And then I had wrote this freestyle, mind you. I'm just starting, so I don't remember the words. I pull out my phone. I'm rapping off the phone still, but I knew I had to get to the end of that freestyle. So I mentioned everybody's name that was in there. Every time somebody heard, they're reacting because they hear their name now. So I think that was definitely one of my first favorite moments because that's when it was like, I like this, like the performance side of it. I'm like, I like this.
That's fire.
And then after that, I want to say the TD Garden shit still, that still blows my mind because, well, a lot of the stuff is happening. I'm not thinking like, I'm not, like I'm moving fast, but when I really sit down
That's
and
every
think,
Boston kid dream.
like,
No bull.
It's
TD
like,
Garden.
that's
Every Boston
crazy.
kid dream is TD Garden.
Like, that's really home.
No,
For real.
Like, you really home doing
real life, really home
home.
doing
Like, it's the
Yeah,
biggest.
like-
It's the biggest. Like, the only way you can get bigger than that is the.
And we want to check
Gillette.
Stop, like, it just.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you start off the season, no ball. That's all.
That's what did it.
If you really think about it, if you really think about it, if you really think about it,
They'll be 19.
you know what I'm saying?
We would only have 17 chicks.
That's all I gotta say.
We
You-
got
Wait.
18 because of Hilla.
You feel me?
Facts.
Came on that
that
court
shit was
and blessed.
crazy. I was shaking in my boots, but it was like, it was amazing.
Couldn't tell them.
And then my last one, I'm gonna say, when I met, mind you, like I said, I have multiple, but when I met Cortez, Bryant, and ATL, it was for like a music scholarship. And ATL has a lot of like competitive stuff like that, where you just submit and then they pull whoever. So I submit, I forgot, I think I might have submit like I Do I or something like that. And I did end up getting the scholarship, but that to the side, when I met him, it was like we had left the panel and he was going to the bathroom. So niggas was tapping him, can I show you mine? Can I show you mine? Can I show you mine? So right when he was coming out the door, I ran up to him. I was like, nah, you gotta listen to this. I already had this shit on play. You gotta take my phone now. Okay. So I'm like, can you, I'm like, my name is name, da 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 da. I play him, I'm like 30 seconds. So I played him the breather. And he listened to I only said 30, he listened to the whole song. And then he looked at me and all he did was this. Then he just did that, he was like,
You the one.
and then from there, you know, it was like that connect. It meant a lot in the moment too, because when I say y'all, there's hella niggas on. I just played in my song that everybody's like, yo, listen to this. He like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta leave. But he took that time, and I'm like, little stuff like that is just, you know, moments of validation, confirmation more so. But yeah, that was definitely one of my a favorite time.
He did this.
He was like,
That's fine.
One.
He say anything? He didn't say like
That
words.
said everything.
That's it.
That's so much aura. Oh my
That's
God.
right?
everything.
That's mad aura. That's the thing.
That's so much aura.
Yeah.
Lord.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that type of aura. I can get somebody
Just-
like, and then they just like, oh my gosh. That's so much aura.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, I got hella favorite times.
I keep checking my
We gonna
cup
talk about
again.
them in the car. I want to hear them.
You
The
feel me?
show, the recent show, was one of my favorites.
Oh no, that was beautiful.
That's
That
a
was
memory for like.
You still got drinks in your
That's really
Yeah.
a show. Like,
How much you got? His shit kind of full.
I be
thirsty
sipping.
gang.
I'm not a juice guy. I'm a water guy. You feel me? I'm not a juice.
ever make
No,
your
listen,
drink
listen.
ever again. I know you.
All right, whoever feel like they got something needs to go ahead and set it off.
Go.
Whose word's the biggest?
How many letters you got?
Hold on. 1, 2.
I got 8.
I got 5.
8.
That's what I said. Huh?
Wait.
CC bird long as shit.
Wait, how many?
I got 9.
9.
Damn. All right, you got it.
My word is alignment. Advice that I would give to my younger self. Alignment.
What does that word mean?
Alignment means something that aligns to you. Put yourself in spaces that fill your cup. Let's put it like that.
Hello.
You know?
Okay.
I think the advice that I give to my younger self is stay true to you and put yourself in spaces that fill your cup. So that would be my advice to my younger self. Alignment is the word.
All right, so I got the second one. So I'm assuming I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay. So my word is, and I lied. I have the same amount as you did. I miscounted. I didn't double check. My word is abundance. So abundance means to have.
That's a big word.
More than you need. I feel like if I were to give advice to my younger self, you have an abundance of love around you, and like no amount of like awards or accolades or like money or whatever will ever like be more than what you have. Like you have enough love from the people around you, your family, your loved ones. Like that's all that you'll ever need. You have in abundance already before you get all the other stuff. So I feel like sometimes we get caught up in like, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, and we forget like you already have everything you need at the end of the day, you know.
Facts.
you have that strong foundation.
Period.
Tough. How many letters you got?
4.
No, you don't. You lying.
Nay's next.
You're next. Go ahead.
We already here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why
We already
pulled
made
your
it.
back
We
up
already
like
pulled
you
up.
wasn't gonna read it next?
You're in my business. Like. My word is power.
That's 5. You're such a liar. You see, I like to double check.
Like, you heard me say 5 already, but since you wanted to ask me again. Okay, my word is power, and what would I tell my younger self? I would say your power is in the choices that you make, like on a daily basis, what you choose to eat, who you choose to hang with, what you put out into the world, like in every way you move, I think your power comes from that. So I would tell her to be selective with everything. Be picky. Be choosy. Like,
That's real shit. Be picky, be choosy.
I would say stay confident, stay strong, because I feel like at that time, that's when I was just learning like the little stuff, like when you shake hands, look in people's eyes, like, you know, be firm with shit. And so I would say keep that. Like, I think that this might have been when I was most powerful and just like learning about power. So yeah, I would say walk in your truth, and I would tell her stay on the path you're on and stick to what you know and just grow from there. I feel like that's how I got here. So I'm proud of her, and I would tell her your power was in that time and you just grew with that. I would say, yeah, trust that, keep it,
Period.
water it.
Water it.
Water it.
I go
Let
snap
it
on my
grow.
finger.
Let it grow.
Let the
let
fruits
it
dangle
grow.
off the
Bro,
leaves.
you could have let my, my metaphor and shit just stay. You didn't have to unfold my shit like that.
Let the fruit dangle from the leaves. Facts. All right,
What's your word
This
say?
guy.
My
How many
word,
letters you got?
Yeah,
my word got 5.
Huh?
My word got 5 letters.
Oh, so we was 9955.
Alright.
Are we both
I had 8.
Yeah.
You was 1. Oh wait, I did have 9.
Yeah.
And my word of the day. Why are you laughing at? I can't get nothing on.
Nah, go ahead.
My word of the day is peace.
Word.
You don't know shit about it. You don't know shit about it.
Damn.
You don't know a damn thing.
Go D money.
All right, my fault. I'm gonna
Talk to me. Peace.
I'm gonna talk to them because I
Spit
want
some
to
game.
talk.
My word of the day is peace. An example of that is putting in the headphones when Nate speaks. Okay, we got it out the way. Cool.
All right, I'm through.
Something I would tell. I'm gonna just tell myself this now because I'm still young, very young in the flesh. I say something. It was something I learned recently was that, like, when it comes to peace, I feel like people get it confused. They confuse it or lose it when it comes to like not being alone but being unbothered. Or like, I'm the type of person where if I get comfortable, it makes me uncomfortable because I don't like being comfortable. You know? But like, I think that I would get like tripped up with comfortability being like, oh, nothing's going for me right now. So then I feel like I have to be busy or I have to do something. But then like recently, like when I went to Cape Verde, like I didn't have no plans. I wasn't busy. I was very unbothered. Life was very still. So it's like when you have nothing going for you, don't look at it as anything. Just realize that that's your peace right there. Like you're very unbothered. Nobody's there nagging you about this or nothing like that. You're just with yourself and you're very unbothered and at peace with the world.
Yeah.
Period.
I let my fruits grow off the
Period.
leaves.
Okay, you don't have to dangle your
I
hands
let
like that.
And that's another way to find peace. Is just when she speaks, just speak a little bit over and you'll be okay.
No, that's not the way to find
That's
peace.
Word.
That's peace.
What did you say? What was your
I don't want to repeat it.
what's it comfortable?
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, I like what you said. That was real poetic of you and shit. Dear
You see, I had to get my one
He
in.
was a poet since 6th grade.
My words speak
You know what I'm
life.
saying?
Yeah.
Nah, me.
My words speak life.
Sprinkle,
Words
sprinkle,
definitely
sprinkle,
You know what I'm
sprinkle,
saying?
sprinkle, sprinkle.
Oh, this guy, bro.
Neighborhood healer. You feel ya?
Like, hell nah.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
You feel ya? Ike, let me see what's in that bag, yo.
Yeah, nah, views.
You thought I forgot about that chicken? Don't hold your stomach like
He killed that because I asked him for a bite.
I can stand though, right?
There's no
asked
wrapping
you for a
paper.
bite.
There's no container. Just a water bottle and a receipt.
Trade. We had a trade. We had a trade.
Where's the tray? You punched
You know
the
what's
tray.
the worst part? He left the bag next to it like there was something in it.
Nah, we gotta go.
Look inside the bag.
Nothing but a damn crunch.
We had a trade though. That's what I.
I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that.
Not even Poland Spring. You got nature's product.
That's not my water.
Pan back
That's
to
not
you.
my water. It's my water.
So what water is this?
I don't know.
That's a